Okay, there you go. So, hey guys, really quickly I wanted to show you the build that I'm currently playing, which is pretty much flavor of the month, which is Voltaxic Rift Whitening Arrow. It's pretty cheap to get it going, and you can literally clear up to tier 10 or whatever maps with Stormcloud. This bow here, I got a 50 increase attack speed. That's the max roll. The min is like 30. At the end you get like, I don't know, like 10% damage difference, so it's really not that big of a deal whatever roll you get. At leveling, all you need is this bow, which literally costs 1 alchemy on PoE trade, and then what you need is Wake of Destruction boots, which again you can find for an alchemy or so. And Perandus helmet is not a bad idea, because Perandus helmet gives you on 12 level 6 to 12 cold damage, which, you know, some mana and some lightning resistance is really not that bad. And actually using that I was able to find my first ever fishing rod. Fuck yeah, here it is. Okay, and here are the Wake of Destructions. I pressed them on 2 kills just because of the enchant, which is completely like whatever, but you know. Anyway, which actually only fucked up the boots because they got 42 level up from 24. Anyway, now focusing. What do we have? Okay, first I explained for the leveling, Wake of Destruction. You need the Stormcloud at level 9. You can put Ignomon for additional added elemental damage. And this jewel you need at around 40-50 level, the static electricity one, you need to put it on. I'll go through the passive tree and everything else in a second. So pretty much the core item obviously is the bow. You really don't need it. You can do insane damage even without it. With the Stormcloud. In terms of other gear, for chest you can go for the Reso, which works really well because of the endurance charges it gives. I'm going with Belly of the Beast usually with the 5-link, but because I'm playing on my laptop and you can see my FPS, like what the fuck is this? It's really bad. I cannot the computer cannot handle the extra gore from the belly, so that's not an option for me anymore. This helmet, the Whitening Arrow hits 2 additional enemies, is OP for this build. This is enchant from Merciless. I bought the helmet for 2 exalts and a half. Its real value is around that, up to 5 exalts. There is one posted earlier. So pretty much Whitening Arrow, if we roll over the gem, it says that it hits 3 additional enemies, so this means that you hit a total of 4. So getting 2 additional enemies of that 4 is 4 to 6, so that's 50% increase. You literally on big packs increase your damage with 50% thanks to this enchant. I haven't added evasion rating because I'm thinking to add weapon elemental damage. Okay, the bow, what it gives you is that once you put it on, whitening damage, usually there are some monsters with elemental resistance, whitening resistance and so on. There's almost none with chaos resistance, so the bow helps you kill monsters that are resistant. Also, it poisons thanks to these gloves. They are worth again like 1 to chaos. They give HP, so no drawback there. Low evasion, but that's alright. And they give you attack speed per frenzy charge, accuracy per frenzy charge, and when at maximum frenzy charges, they give you poison. So that's literally like an additional link to my 5-link bow, so that's like a 6-link. And then because I'm a ranger with this thingy here, the ricochet skill chain 1 additional times, I do not need the chain support gem, and thanks to that, my 5-link becomes a 6-link, with the poison becomes literally like a 7-link. Chain, I'm looking for the chain gem, just to show you real quickly that if I put my chain gem on the place of the void manipulation, which is my 5th link, my total DPS will be 7.5k DPS, but because I removed the chain and I put in its place void manipulation, I got to 16k, so it's literally doubles your dips. You all can go, literally you all can go. You don't think too much about the map stats. Physical damage reduction, reflect physical, it's completely irrelevant to you. What we have here on this one, elemental equilibrium, irrelevant to you because you do chaos damage. All of the reflect physical and elemental is irrelevant. Damage mods obviously are relevant, but you're going to see one shot almost everything, so that's completely like whatever. During leveling, my links at the beginning were a sharpnel shot from level 1 with AOMP for AoE, added whitening, added cold, weapon elemental damage. These are the links. For single target I was using point blank until I get my blast rain, which is weapon elemental damage, concentrated effect, added whitening, blast rain. The 5 link on the whitening arrow is whitening arrow, weapon elemental damage, GMP, which is AOMP until merciless difficulty because the packs are too small, so it's not worth it to use GMP. Void manipulations, 5th link, when you put this bow before that it's added cold damage, so it's the same colors, and added whitening damage. The chest I said it, for this build I bought it for 10 kills, triple resistance, okay HP, wet, ring, wet HP. You see the ring is pretty crappy, mana regen, mana and rarity are completely wasted stats, the 10-0 resistance is not impressive, and again cheapish ring, HP, wet, double resistance rolls, 13 and 23 complete shit, amulet literally for the intelligence, HP and some resistance, and accuracy actually is beneficial, but complete shit. I bought this quiver expensively for like 20 kills or something because it gives wet. I added the crit multi, chaos resistance that I really need. Oh, not 20, I bought it for 10 kills, yeah. Which updated my old quiver anyway, and the OP helmet. So as you can see, my gear overall is cheapish, and the boots with HP, triple res, 21, 15, 34, nothing impressive with 30 movement speed. I'm just bought them for 30 movement speed. So it's cheapish gear, you can get even with cheaper gear and you'll be able to clear really fast. The strength of the build is the fast clearing. I'll show what I talk about. 5.8k HP. I have Taste of Hate, which I found myself, and this is the other really important fast, the Basalt fast, which gives you 20% flat physical damage reduction with additional 20 from the Taste of Hate, almost 20, you get almost 40% physical reduction. I get also acrobatics for the 30% chance to dodge. So at leveling you start with the HP bottom towards finesse, then you go right, you take the herbalism, you go here and you take the essence. What is this, essence up or something like this, yeah, for the mana, so you can sustain at least on AoE. Then you go left, you pick up the thick skin, you continue left, you can pick up here the mana leech, these two nodes if you need them. Then you continue left, take the golem's boat, go top right, pick up the fury boat, to Art of Gladiator, to Master of the Arena, go left, and then you continue to Warrior's Blood, Heart of the Warrior. Once you get the Warrior's Blood, this regeneration here, plus the Master of the Arena, plus the Golem's Blood, you can sustain Blood Rage, which is really important because the build highly benefits from frenzy charges and the attack speed the Blood Rage itself gives you. Then you go north, pick up the Jewel Socket here, pick up the Constitution HP node, and then you stop. Then you start going north from here, pick up the Ballistic Mastery, go for the Jewel Socket, put the Static Electricity Jewel, which gives you 1 to 82 whitening damage flat one, which is really good. If I remove this Jewel, 15.3 with it, 16.6, so it gives quite a bit of 2 DPS. Also this 2 DPS is much lower than what I get once I put the Blood Rage and I get the Frenzy Charges, you'll see, and I constantly have the Frenzy Charges. Anyway, and then you continue north, picking up the Coordination, the Blood Siphon, True Assassination, and completing here. Then we go for the Fangs of the Viper, Blood Drinker. Once we do all of this, exactly as I said it, then you start picking up the crit nodes. You go for the King of the Hill, you go for the Lethality, you go for the Heartseeker. Once you finish the crit nodes, you can continue with the HP nodes here in the sine wheel, and actually before that I finished the frenzy charges, because frenzy charges are really good. On normal you take OK HP, on crew you take the attack speed from Kraton, and on merciless difficulty you get again the frenzy charge from Kraton. you get again from creating the frenzy charge. Alright, so here we go. How the build looks like in action and how fast it clears. Putting on board rage, using blink arrow to speed up even more. My FPS again, as I said, on my laptop is really bad. This is why I'm kinda running lower level maps, just because you saw the oh my god, not only my FPS but also my ping is like really bad. So I'm running lower level maps with this guy just because I don't want to die, because of whack spikes and because of FPS drops. You see that I can literally off screen most of the monsters. You don't need to see the death in order to realize what's the depths of the character. The fact that they don't enter the screen with just a few shots means enough. So, wait a second. 29k DPS, and if I put the flask, the zero flask, I'm up to 31k. Again, my gear can be highly increased. I had DPS jewels, but I removed the DPS jewels for resistance jewels because I had issues capping myself, and now I'm overcapped a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely overcapped a little bit with 50 on one of them and with like 30-40 on the other ones. So I can definitely finally focus on a little bit better gear with attack speed, more weight, crit chance and stuff like that. I constantly use my flask, especially when I know that I'm gonna get hit, whenever I'm within the reach of a boss or whatever. Again, if my FPS, you can see my FPS, it goes between 20, 30, and this is off screening. If I'm not off screening, oh my god, Perandus. If I'm not, oh no, this was my latency. My FPS is even lower, 9 to 14. So if I'm not off screening, my FPS will be even lower. So it's really hard to play at the moment for me, but you know, can keep myself. I pick up pretty much only nice layout maps and high level maps. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, I really hope that by this footage you can see what's the depths of the character and how fast is the clearing speed. Okay, I get worried a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck was this? And here's the boss. Okay, like what the fuck. Oh, right, there you go. So, that's pretty much how we clear a strand. Again, the passive tree, I went through it pretty much. You can see just the crit stuff at the end. Before that, the frenzy charges. I said that you pick up this mana. This is early on in order to be able to sustain mana. Once you have the Voltaxic and you have the high damage, you can go for these two nodes if your mana is still not enough, or these two nodes and it's more than enough mana leech. And just as proof of concept, what I would do is to put on. Oh shit! I have to put the belly. Okay, let's go with the belly. Let's see how it is. Just as proof of concept, what I would do, I hope I don't trip doing that, I will put the storm cloud just to show you that not with the same speed, but close to that, I can clear with storm cloud, just to show you that the build is completely patched. Completely. Right, there you go. Now, 5 link, no need of Bailey. The Bailey boosts my HP, but you saw that even without Bailey, my HP is just fine, just because I almost don't take any damage and I constantly chain flasks with reduced damage. Okay, what we have? Elemental Equilibrium. Elemental Equilibrium actually in this case is going to nerf my damage because I'm doing lightning, not chaos, so it's not irrelevant anymore. Yeah. But anyway, let's go for it. Strand with Storm Cloud. So again, oh, and the Void Manipulation. Just a second, let me at least have 5 link. Because the Void Manipulation at the moment is not going to work. 15 level. Okay, let's use this on the place of Void Manipulation, right? Because Void Manipulation doesn't work on Storm Cloud because I'm not doing chaos damage anymore. Okay. Again, this is with nerfed. Shit. Okay, I walked out. I mean, I clicked my logout macro. I don't know what the fuck was this. Freaking hell. Alright, anyway. Well, you saw that a pack died pretty fucking quickly, so there you go, there is that. Alrighty. If you have any questions, shoot them in the... Oh yeah, so my internet connection went down. So shoot them in the comments. However, I think I covered pretty much everything. Leveling, all you need is Storm Cloud, Wake of Destruction, Static Electricity, which you don't put off. The damage is more than enough. You use Rat, Herald of Ice, Herald of Cold at the beginning, the 2 Heralds. After that you use the just the Rat and the Herald of Thunder, and that's it pretty much. You have to clear the labyrinth ASAP, preferably on crew. Once you finish crew, if there is someone to rush you to help you with the Izaro, with the boss, you know, Enter-Link Merciless to have the 3 chain and the 5 link to become a 6 link, that would be awesome. Anyway guys, see you in the next one.